Ladies and gentlemen, your eyes are not deceiving you. We are back with more Ubers. Wait. Oh, guys, what did I thought you liked Ubers. What? What? What's up, fellow gamers? Super Christo64 here, and we are so back for season 3 of the Uber Pokemon Association. And I'm gonna be honest, I did not expect myself to participate in this, but thanks to the off-season Mayhem tournament, I was able to like dust off the burnout and actually have some will to do this. And I'm actually really excited to be back to defend my title. So yeah, this is obviously the season 3 draft analysis, and before we get into it, surprise, motherfuckers! Alright, so now that we got this shit out of the way, we have... yeah, I have a face cam now, so... yeah, I thought about doing face cam like when I started off, but my face cam kinda went to shit, so yeah, I got a new one, and here we are for draft analysis, so let's get straight to it. First off, we got Lime King, sure. That pussy like Palkia, that should be wet and wide. We finna slip and slide. Oh, I need to cut this shit out, man. Fucking hell. Anyways, so in the draft order, I believe I was 13th or some shit. And yeah, there wasn't the best guys around. There was Kyurem White, which was something that I would like to try. But there was also my good friend Dashing Septal, who was also commissioner of the league, who wanted it, so I said, have it. I mean, I didn't want it that badly, because I wanted, I had a different vision. And I liked Palkia's speed. It sucks that it's item locked, but it's fine. I can work with it, because the damage output that it has and the speed, the speed buff is a big deal, and yeah, that's the main reason I got this. And also, it has insane coverage and all that shit. Well, you know what Palkia does. Anyways, for my next Uber, I wanted something that combined well with Palkia, and there wasn't many good guys left. Because surprise, surprise, you have half a brain, you pick good Ubers. So yeah, next up we got Nebby the Solgaleo. Yeah, very original name, I know. But guys, I absolutely love this game. Please, bear with me. So yeah. Shit. I got Solgaleo here, and I'm not really too confident that this one is going to be amazing or something. But it works well with Palkia because it eliminates fairy types, which is Palkia's biggest issue. It has a reliable pivot in teleport. It's one of the very few mons that still kept teleport, which to me is very nice because it can allow me to bring in Palkia and maybe something else on my team. So yeah, round 3 I really wanted a fairy, and I cannot put enough emphasis on really wanted a fairy, because yeah, this is Paldea Dex and this is Ubers, so you desperately need to have a viable fairy type. So next up we got Serena the Sylveon, because it also helps with Wish. I really like the combination with the Wish passing to Solgaleo and Palkia. And it also completes my Fairy Dragon Steel core. It's a really strong Pokemon. Other than Fizdef and Spadef, I can run Choice Specs and Calm Mind and maybe something crazier is maybe Giga Impact anyone. So yeah. Alright, I'm back. So round 4, I also really needed a ground type because I looked at the draft board and I saw most of the good ground types were gone. like most of them either didn't fit my team at all or they sucked ass. So next up we got Samir the Glyskor, named after a really good buddy of mine from elementary school. Anyways, yeah. So I got Glyskor because, like, it's really fucking annoying, obviously. It has a shit ton of hazards. It has rocks, spikes, toxic spikes. It has U-turn for momentum, which is really important. It's one of the very few things that has toxic. It can be a very scary setup sweeper with swords dance and even scale shot if I can fit it. And yeah, it also has knockoff, which is very important. It's also a status like blocker because my team so far doesn't like status moves, especially Thunderwave. So yeah, not much to say. No much more to say about Glyskor. Next up we got Killamoth, making his return after Season 1. So yeah, this is going to be our first Terra Captain. And oh boy, I'm so excited to use the thing. It is so powerful. And it's like, it has a great speed tier. It's very bulky. And I feel like with Terra, I'm going to destroy people with it. Like, you guys saw what I did in Season 1 with Killamoth. You're gonna see it again. So, yeah. Originally, this got sniped from me. And the person who sniped me was actually kind enough to offer me to give it as long as I got Cinderace for him. So I got Cinderace and I traded it for Iron Moth. I think it was Frido, the name of the guy. Shoutouts to them. Really cool. So yeah. Iron Moth with Terra. I can't fucking wait to use it. I cannot put enough emphasis on how much I can't fucking wait to use the thing. It's so fucking good. I love it. Okay, so next up, I really needed some speed control because Palkia cannot run heavy duty boots, which means that webs and scarfers can be a problem if I don't like use scale shot, and even then I'm vulnerable because I'm lowering my defense. And I also needed hazard removal, so next up we got Terra Electro Kid. And yeah, so honestly guys, before you say anything, I know this thing is mid, like it really isn't all that good, and it costed 21 points to get with Terra, and it's a big blow. But like the things that it offers to my team, aka screens, rapid spin, momentum, speed control, I need all of it. So yeah, I feel like Regieleki so far like just really fits into the team. And yeah, not much more to say about Regieleki. Next up, I needed a normal type because you know you can't play Ubers without a good normal type. Otherwise your team loses to basically everything. So I got Duck Hunt, the Porygon 2. So this Pokemon, I don't remember, I think I've used it once in Gen 7 if I recall correctly, or was it Gen 8? I haven't used it much. I didn't use it like much in its peak when it had Teleport and Toxic and all that stuff. Like it really sucks to lose them. But this thing is just so bulky, it has reliable recovery, it has many good moves to check things like Thunder Wave, Foul Play, and all that stuff. It has insane coverage, it has great abilities, which can even punish other great abilities by tracing them. And yeah, in general, very good mon. Like, originally I was considering Chansey, and then I realized, man, like, Chansey lost Confide. So did Bliss, of course. Yeah, they lost Confide. And that's a huge thing, because that means that you're basically a sitting duck to a new person that runs up. So I didn't like the idea of Chansey, and instead I got this. And yeah. Next up, we got Sinistcha, which is something I really needed for spin block. And it also really helps with my ground weakness, because so far my entire, like, all the guys I got power glide score are weak to ground or just get hit by ground very hard. So I got Sinistra here. It's really nice with heat proof, meaning it's just neutral versus fire. And it also like very reliably spin blocks because of its bulk. It can spam Macha Gacha and burn things. It has strength up, and yeah, it's like really bulky. It can be a scary sweeper with Calm Mind, Trick Room, maybe Weakness Policy, maybe something I bring. And yeah, really good mon I use for the first time. By the way, the nickname Carter 2 is because of Lil Wayne. You ain't gotta shoot him cause I already shot him, and I ain't gotta get him cause I already got him. I was inspired with that nickname. Anyways, next up we got our last Terra Captain, Volume the Scrafty. Yeah, that name. Oh, good times. Shoutouts to Hoodlum Scrafty. But yeah, I really like this as a Terra Captain because even though it's really weak, like look at its pathetic attack stat. Holy shit. Attack stat. That. Anyways, but it's really bulky and it can run a variety of things. It can run Bulk Up, it can run Assault Vest, it can have Intimidate to deal with physical attackers and run Rocky Helmet to chip them down. Thanks to Shed Skin, I can have sorta reliable recovery with Rest, because every time I have a chance to wake up immediately. Moxie is nice if I run into a matchup where this thing can reliably set up Dragon Dances and like get going. Mostly I got this to be a defensive Pokemon, but yeah, I feel like it's really going to do well, even though like its stats leave a lot to be desired. And last but not least, our one pointer to finish off the roster, we have Breaking Bad, the Shiny Glimmet. So yeah, I have some experience with this mon. I'm gonna chip with this mon. Like, for 1 point, this thing has incredible value. Spikes, Toxic Spikes, Stealth Rock. It still has 105 base power, base special attack, which is so fucking strong. And even though it doesn't have the coverage that Glimora has, like Dazzling Gleam and Nerf Power and such, it still gets like... Does it get one-shot? Wait, what? Bro, hold on. Does it even get a ground move? Oh yeah, it does get one-shot. Yeah. Which is still nice because it lowers speed and shit. So yeah, it can also run dual screens if I need to. Not really see that. I don't ever see that happening, but yeah. So that's the roster for Season 3 of the UPA. For the Season 3 draft analysis of the UPA. And let me pull up the team roster. There it is. So yeah, that's the team. If you like this team builder and you didn't... this draft analysis and you didn't fall asleep watching it, please leave a like, leave a sub, and I'll see you all in week 1.